$30 million architectural modern home with an insane view. I don't think I've seen this one. I mean, they all kind of look the same at the end of the day, if you think about it. I've seen this one. I'm gonna watch this one, the $30 million architectural modern home. Who's buying these? Who's buying these? Let's see what this architectural modern home with insane views is like. This dude's sponsored by Samsung? Oh my god. He's probably making bank. God damn. These houses are so gaudy. See, they look nice. I'd love to live in here at some point, like even just to experience it, but I'm gonna be honest, I'd get scared and lost. I'd probably like lose track of where the exit is. Also, that can't be a smooth ride. Look at the crevices in between. That kind of destroys, is that a Rolls Royce?
Hey everyone, welcome to Los Angeles, California. Today we're in Brentwood and going to tour this newly constructed modern estate.
Ooh.
Between the way it's positioned on the hillside,
I'm
its
hungry.
architectural lines, interior spaces, and the way it interacts with the outdoors, this property provides a really unique experience. So let's go find out what this $30 million property
Did they add my
has to
pickles? They added my extra pickles. Fuck yes. And also, yes, I do get extra pickles on my burgers. Judge me. Okay. Oh, that is a Rolls Royce. I completely guessed, I'm gonna be honest. That looks like a I'm not gonna finish that. Oh, product placement. Look at that. Piano. I couldn't afford that. I couldn't afford that sink. Oh, I think I've seen this house before. Look at this video. Look, I'm just gonna keep watching it regardless, okay? I'll just keep watching it. Oh, it's so good.
We're gonna start our tour on the exterior. This property features a long private driveway that's nicely landscaped. And as you're arriving to the home, you get a peek of the view, which is fantastic. And the first part of the house you see is this section right here, where we have the second floor.
Everything looks so sterile. It does. I mean, to some extent, when you are making a $30 million house, you kind of have to expect that.
And that section lights up beautifully at night. Below that, you can see the titanium travertine wrapping up all the way to the entry. And I'm going to talk about this section in a second. But for now, I want to bring everybody to the center
I've been called specific.
You know what this is reminding me of? Remember 13 Ghosts? Like that sci-fi horror movie where Matthew Lillard gets, you know, broken in half. You know that? This house reminds me of that. It reminds me of the 13 Ghosts house, the big death contraption that's supposed to summon like the devil or something, or give you a wish, or give you eternal life, or all that power, whatever it's supposed to be. But
where you can easily park 12 to 15 cars. It's nice and spacious. And behind us, we have this hillside. So this entry is actually very, very private. Now,
it's very pretty.
If you look at the exterior architecture
what do you mean
of this
private?
home,
Someone just
really
get up on that hill.
Roof. To the center.
What do you mean? Somebody can get on that, like, not the roof, the hill over there and just watch you.
15 cars. It's nice and spacious. And behind us, we have this hillside. So this entry is actually very, very private. Now, if you look at the exterior
I feel like it's way too out there. Do you think they allow Uber Eats?
Two distinct roof lines and how it creates this effect where you have the second floor
Do you think there's Uber Eats or DoorDash?
First floor. You have
I'd get kind of sad
there.
if there wasn't Uber Eats or DoorDash available for
landing,
this house.
Where you can connect to all the bedrooms on that level.
That'd make things a lot easier.
Below that, we can see this glass enclosed section where we have the spiral staircase. This spiral staircase goes to all 3 levels. And yes, you heard me correctly. Not only we have 2 levels above grade, we also have 1 level that's below grade.
This seems way out there. I don't know if I want to live here.
And now, let's talk about this carport. What I like about this space is the fact that
if you have money for this house, you'll have a personal delivery guy. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you already have someone to pay for that stuff.
You have great ceiling height here, and you can easily park 2 cars here. But since we have this beautiful Rolls-Royce Spectre, we parked it right in the center.
Door?
Big thanks to Rolls-Royce Beverly Hills for providing us this car. It looks
kind of want a little bit more privacy. I don't really I like these houses, but I don't like how exposed they are.
The interior
I like having walls and doors where people, you know, can't see me.
Details. I mean, it is stunning. And this is also Rolls-Royce's first all-electric car. And there you go. Sits so well in this carport.
That's a really cool car.
It really is. And also, we have Dal behind the camera today.
How much do you think it would cost for me to
Dal,
lick it?
how does it feel to be back with the team?
Oh, it's amazing. Always love coming back and, you know, spending some time with the team. It's great to be back.
Amazing.
Rolls-Royce doesn't mess around. I remember seeing,
before we leave this carport,
I remember seeing some video where they were making a Rolls-Royce, and one of the like little patterns on the roof of the car that was supposed to be like some sort of constellation or starry effect had like a little crack in it, like barely noticeable, and it wasn't perfect. And that's when they were like, yep, we got to start over. And that was however many thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars down the drain. I'm like, dude, I just kind of wanted to drive. I don't care what kind of constellation it has in it. In fact, I'm probably not even smart enough to know that that's supposed to be a constellation. But I don't know. I like this idea of looking at bougie stuff and being like, oh, wouldn't it be nice? I feel like there's a cap. I don't know if I'd want to be this level of rich. I don't. Like, I don't think I'd want this kind of house.
I mentioned one more thing. We also have an exterior door here that opens up to the mudroom. So this is technically your second entry point to the house. Now, let's go back to the
Look at that water on the floor. See? That's imperfect. Look at that. Look at that. We're just going to gloss over that. You just ruined the value of this house by a whole $2 million.
I want everybody to see that massive glass pivot door. Again, titanium travertine wraps to this section. We have these linear windows bringing natural light.
Definitely looks like something from like the human centipede house.
It gives the house
I'll just enjoy my $1 box of craft dinner. See, Waffle, that is generous, I'd like to think. A $1 box of craft dinner. Sometimes it's a lot more expensive for me. Let me just say that.
When you're ready,
if I'm feeling, for me, if I'm feeling a little bougie, I'll dial it up to an Auntie Anne's or Auntie Annie's white cheddar shell box of mac and cheese. If I'm feeling a little bougie, feeling like I want to celebrate one night, that's what I'll get.
Open up this massive glass pivot door to your foyer.
That sounds a little counterintuitive, to be honest.
Look at the size
this is a big door.
This door. And it's a really warm entry with travertine walls, oak hardwood floors.
What's travertine?
And to our left, or to my left, is again curving.
I didn't know they made like that custom stuff.
Floor between the solid wood threads, hand railing with LED lighting, and these curved lines.
Okay, that's kind of nice though. That LED lighting on the staircase. I like that.
Took advantage of
also,
the
hi,
really
Goldie. How you doing, handsome?
And enclosed it with the
How's my favorite Arcanine out there? But don't tell anyone else I said that.
To our right, we have another hallway, a gallery.
You're gonna make me inflate right now.
On this level that we will cover
later.
Make
me inflate from the pizza you're making for me, or just because my life jacket is nice and cozy?
So now, to my right, we have the back section of the house that we're going to cover later. But for now, I want to take everybody here so we can check out this amazing grand living room.
That is really
Between
nice.
the volume, the ceiling
that couch
height,
does not look
walls
comfortable,
of glass, this elegant
that
seating
doesn't
area,
look comfy.
We have a lot to cover here.
That couch does not look comfy.
It's a really impressive space, and wait till you see the views and how it just flows to the
outdoors. It is a nice living room. That exterior looks divine.
I actually want to quickly talk about the specs of this property. So we have 6 bedrooms,
Goldie, I'm in love with the
bathrooms,
shape of you. You inflate around like only you do.
11,461 square feet of interior space, built on a 0.94 acre lot. On the market for $30 million, designed by Landry Design Group.
And 6 beds, 10 baths? How many baths did it say?
Ambiel for making this tour possible. And as always, you'll have more information about this property.
VR world makers,
yeah.
Look,
now,
I'm sure this exists in VR.
Focus back to this
already.
Grand living room. Again, I love that
he does look like he's standing in VR.
We have a beautiful piano on this side with a light fixture above. And they brought the same architectural line and the titanium travertine detail to this side. So this wall is really pleasing to look at. And then we have our seating section here with an L-shaped couch, 2 chairs. It also opens up to a patio that is back facing.
Yeah, that couch doesn't look cozy. I'm going to be honest with you.
Coffee table with marble details.
That coffee table looks cool though.
Seating area. Now, I want to take my time to talk about this amazing display.
They don't mess around with the sound dampening.
It's really
sat in one a few years back, quieter than a graveyard at midnight.
All-in-one LED IAC display, and they're also sponsoring today's episode. Now, we told a lot of incredible homes and see
Can I connect my phone
products,
to it?
But Samsung always stands out.
Oh, is this a sponsor?
This massive display is 130 inches, so your viewing experience is
That is
phenomenal.
so long to talk about that.
This beautiful piano. The link in the description of this video if you want to find out more information about this product. Again,
That's
big thanks to Samsung.
Like, dude had a sponsorship from Samsung. That's a pretty big deal, I'd like to think. That's
The
impressive.
display looks amazing in this house. And now let's continue our tour.
The table
We
looks
just
heavy,
wrapped up
yeah.
our tour for the seating area. Again, we have this beautiful piano
Also
to our
border.
left, sliding glass doors opening up to the backyard.
put on way
that we will
too
see
much
in a
ketchup
second.
and mayo. I'm
And then
kinda
on the other side
sad.
of the house, we have the open kitchen area and formal dining area on this side. What I like about this space is the fact that table is positioned right in the center, which is this beautiful marble design with braided details. Then you have your seating for 6. And this
Holes.
specific section
Tryptophobia
has
would
3
suck.
exposures. And City of Los Angeles is right in front of you. You have the seamless transition to
Or is
the
it
backyard.
tetrophobia?
It's a great spot for you to sit down.
I can't remember if it's
enjoy a meal,
tryptophobia or
enjoy this property.
tetrophobia. That's
Now,
the
before we cover the
being
kitchen, I
afraid of
actually want to
holes.
take everybody to the other side because we have the bar area here. There's a concealed door that opens up, and you have your wine fridge. I believe this is your regular fridge. There we go. Then we have
could totally
an ice
trap
maker
someone like
here.
a sim in
My
there.
favorite is the 24-inch dishwasher. It's a nice, elegant touch. So I want to point that
If I owned this house, I would turn this entire area into a gay baby jail. If I had parties, I'd throw people in gay baby jail. If they like being like degraded like that, you know? I don't know. I feel like this wouldn't serve too much of a
out.
purpose. Gay
Got
baby jail.
travertine countertops here, and it faces that
Horny jail?
amazing
No.
living room.
There's no horny jail at my parties. There's bedrooms for, the horny stuff at my parties. You live your best life, but gay baby jail would be
Now
this
next,
little area.
let's talk about the kitchen. I love the clean lines and how this beautiful marble is incorporated throughout the island, as well as this back portal section. It really gives life to this
does look
kitchen.
nice.
Then we have oak flat panel
Where's the air
cabinetry
fryer, though?
throughout. Very minimalist, very clean. You have your bar seating on this side, not to mention
like there's-
these water.
The only downside I see to some of these kitchens is it looks like there's so little going on. I really love a nice kitchen and being able to cook in a nice kitchen. This, like, to some extent, the kitchens in, like, the expensive houses remind me more of, like, my chemistry labs. You know those labs you go into with the Bunsen burners and everything? It looks like I'm more about to go into a chemistry lab. I feel like I'm going to dissect a frog more than I am going to cook, like, a divine meal. Not that I'm opposed to it. I mean, this does look very clean and very nice. But it's just for me, I prefer a lot more rustic, rudimentary stuff when it comes to kitchens. It's still nice,
Waterfall
though.
edges
To some extent,
have
you don't even
all
need to cook. If you're at this point, you have this money. Like,
These marble
you're good.
elements. We have the gas cooktop.
I mean, $30 million,
here, your
getting
grill,
to see what that
vent,
looks like.
And it's also clad in marble, so you have this
Baking
beautiful
and
natural
pastry.
stone look.
Dude, they literally come with textbooks. I know this is supposed to be some sort of cooking book, but look at how boring and bland it looks. It looks like a textbook. See what I mean with this looking like a high school chemistry lab? Like, literally, look at the book. Like, look at that. It looks like a fucking textbook. When I have $30 million, the last thing I want to think of is school. I get it's supposed to be some sort of cookbook, and it's probably like a really good cookbook. But it just, I need some color here. I'm getting color here, but there's gotta be, like, look, if they just added an air fryer, put it right there, it would bring the whole thing together for me. Just one air fryer. One of those portable little air fryer ovens. I'd be happy. I'd be set.
And then on the other side, we have the massive commercial sink with 2 faucets.
I do like that little candle,
And I
though. It does
believe
look
2
cute.
dishwashers. Let's see. We have the first one here.
I'd forget where the
and the
dishwasher
second
is.
one. Nope.
Even he forgot! Dude, like... Even he forgot where the dishwasher was. Oh my god. I can't. Look, with $30 million, this wouldn't even worrying about where the dishwasher is wouldn't be your problem, okay? If I had $30 million, like, none of this would be my problem. Just wouldn't.
Nice kitchen, and I like that it faces the views as well. It just makes your cooking experience a little bit better. Now follow me this way. More built-in appliances here, coffee maker on this side, TV, and now I'm going to turn this corner.
Oh, coffee
this
maker?
corner actually takes us to the hallway
kinda
that I
fancy.
mentioned at the entry of this property, where we can see these travertine sections. I like that they're at an angle. You have the
I
light
actually
seeping
might go
through
crazy if
with
I
these
go in this
glass
house.
Inserts, and
Especially
it
at
just gives
night
a
if I'm
nice
alone in
anchored
here, like, I'd
feel
go fucking
to
nuts.
this
I'd lock
hallway,
myself
which
in, like, a
is basically
bedroom and hope to
gallery
God
space.
no one else is
And
around.
To my left, we have all these built-in closets for your clothes and coats. Now, I want to take everybody to the other side because we have the hallway here taking us to the first bedroom suite on this level. This room is actually really spacious, comes with a king-size bed, same hardwood floors, opens up to the covered section of the backyard where we have the outdoor seating area. It's just a nice cozy space with great ceiling height. And of course, off of its entry, we have the full bathroom here. With
fucking shower head.
Flat panel cabinetry. The stone countertop here has a lot of color variation.
I'd nut in that shower.
And the same stone goes into the spacious walk-in shower. That's
also good
glass
camera work from this guy. Whoever that is, shout out to you.
Definitely a good-sized bathroom. Now I want to take everybody back to the foyer.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. I think my favorite part about this house is literally that bathroom. It looks so fucking good. It looks so good. I love like the marble. It's just so good.
And the same stone goes into the spacious walk-in shower that's glass enclosed with brushed nickel fixtures. Definitely a good-sized bathroom. Now I want to take everybody back to the foyer so we can check out the wing that's on this side.
It's fancy.
We have a long hallway here that takes us to
It's not even called foyer, it's called foyer.
The first one we're going to see is the powder bathroom off of the entry, and it starts
the black
here.
marble. Would witch furries paint that white?
Yeah. Throughout. I love that they use
I like that bathroom
marble
even more. Oh my
back,
god.
As well as the entire countertop.
See that planned? The overhead lights? I like that.
That's floating.
That's
and we have a
nice.
separate water closet on this side. They also have a dark green wallpaper there to tie all these.
Water closet? Water closet.
Our countertop with the sink. You have your oak cabinetry that's floating, and we have a separate water closet on this side.
Water closet? I have never in my life heard a toilet called a water closet. That is such a fancy name for a bathroom or a toilet. It's for your gay. It sounds even they managed to even make the term toilet sound fancy. Water closet. The lavatory. They could have just said lavatory. That's funny though. Water closet. Never heard of that.
They also have a dark green wallpaper there to tie all these details together.
Dark green wallpaper.
Now getting
kind of nice
and continuing our tour.
Imagine getting high in this house. God, that would be fun.
Is the mudroom. You basically
it
have
is a British term.
Yeah,
they're using the word mudroom too.
That we saw earlier. Some built-in cabinetry, almost a little office area. And going back out,
I like that.
We have this glass enclosed hallway that takes us to the second bedroom suite on this level. But more importantly,
that gives me a little anxiety.
From here,
this is giving me Resident Evil laser hallway vibes. I'm sorry. I hate to ruin the immersion and the enjoyment of these houses, but like this hallway skeeves me out a bit too much. I feel like it's about to like entrench itself and then lasers are going to start coming out and then I'm just going to be torn to pieces. That was genuinely like one of the scariest parts of the Resident Evil movies. Not even joking. That laser hallway. But regardless, let's keep watching.
Beautiful Rolls Royce. And actually one more detail. They have seamless AC diffusers and these decorative AC diffusers throughout the property. I'm going to try to showcase them as much as possible.
It looks a lot more natural than most other like little air vents.
Now, next we have the second guest suite. This room is also very spacious with a queen-size bed, bedside tables, dresser on this side.
What are those supposed to be? What is that decoration? I feel like that's what you would put like the jungle juice in. Or is that supposed to be like a lamp? I feel like that's a lamp. That's probably a lamp.
Closet, and over here we have the full bathroom.
I like
that bathroom.
Same
darker finishes that we saw. The other guest suite is also here with the tiling, natural stone countertops, and again, this stone goes into the walk-in shower that's glass enclosed.
Where's the
you have
toilet?
Your brushed nickel fixtures. Gets great light. Another good bathroom.
Probably on the left side, right?
Now I want to take everybody outside. This room actually has sliding glass doors opening up to the back section of the patio. These are Ultima sliding glass doors, operate very easily, and you just flow to the back section of this property where we have this amazing patio, Italian sandstone deck floors, glass railing throughout. We have some lounging bits here.
That's really nice.
Outdoor
I like
dining
that.
area on this side, and right in the center we have this built-in planter with 2 olive trees, and above us you can see the balcony on the second floor.
Now that's bougie.
I want to take everybody this way. The same patio.
That means I can wake someone up. If I need to wake up my guests, I just take some olives from the olive tree and start pelting it at their windows. That's what I would do. Just take some of the olives from the olive tree and just pelt it at their window. Wake up. Wake up. You just hear like the ping off the glass.
formal living room.
Oh,
You
this
can
is
see
why
the
I don't have a
seating area
$30 million
there. Again,
house.
two-story
This is
glass.
exactly
And
why I don't
really
have a
like
$30
how
million
they have
house.
This wall section here, again, adding up to the
Ooh.
architectural lines of this property. And
Very
it kicks
13
out to the
Ghosts
exterior.
design. I like it.
Now, let's take this route right here. Again, they have the travertine also on this wall, and we have the built-in barbecue area here with a pizza oven, gas grill, stainless steel cabinetry, sink, and like I mentioned earlier, it's a newly constructed home. In fact, they're still putting some of the finishing touches. That's why you'll see some of the exposed wiring, some of the light fixtures on the interior are also missing. They're literally completing the home as we're doing this tour, so I wanted to mention
Oh, that's
that.
an outside sink.
Now, let's
Interesting.
go see the rest of the patio
Not bad.
and this amazing backyard. As we walk out to this outdoor space, the first
hello,
thing you see
Gargoyle
are
Gamer.
these
How you doing?
unobstructed views. From downtown Los Angeles all the way to
Ew,
the Pacific
LA.
Ocean, we get these unobstructed views, but obviously keep in mind, this
That
time
is a
of year in
really
Los
fucking nice
Angeles
view, though.
can be a
Goddamn.
little bit hazy, but I'm sure on a clear day, these views would look even better. I also want to point out that we can also see the Getty Museum from here, and the left side of the property faces this open hillside with no neighbors, no properties, so you have this zen setting right next to you, and the home is situated on almost an acre lot, so you also get a lot of good land. Now, we have the rest of the backyard here and the Infinity Edge pool, but first, I want to turn this way to talk about the architectural lines of this property. I love this cantilevering roof line and how it curves subtly. And then you have
You're saying
walls
all
of
these
glass
words that I
on the
don't know
entire
about, but
first
this
and
is
second
nice.
floor, since we're facing these amazing
burger.
views. And obviously, transition from the interior to the exterior is quite seamless. We have an outdoor seating area here, lounging beds to the left, and we have the AstroTurf section right in the center. Now, it's a good sized backyard, and keep in mind, we're sitting on massive concrete caissons because this entire section is basically floating up in the air.
Oh, that's
So
kind of
I
an
can only
eyesore.
imagine the amount of money and resources that went into this outdoor terrace.
So much unnecessary
And
money
the
and
focal
resources,
point
if you
here is
ask me,
obviously
but-
this Infinity Edge pool. We have the bar shelf here, dark plastic throughout, hot tub on the right corner.
The
and
Goblin
it's just a great
Coves.
spot for you to get
I
in.
like that.
Enjoy these
The
views, enjoy
Goblin
great weather
Coves.
we have
Maybe that's
here in
gay
Los
baby
Angeles.
jail.
Oh, it's amazing. And honestly, the elevation of this home gives it such a
Yeah, see,
private feel.
that might be gay baby jail down there.
It feels like you have the hills all to yourself.
I agree. And I mean, this property is quite high up in Brentwood. You have this peaceful hillside on one angle, and then you have the entire city right in front of you. It's a good setup, and it's a good size backyard. Now, let's go this way.
pretty.
Underneath the covered section, we have the outdoor dining area that sits 8, conveniently located right next to the kitchen. And like we pointed out earlier, this corner opens up so you have a great flow. Your outdoor seating area, long couch, 2 chairs.
See, why
You have
does the
TV on
outdoor fucking couch look comfier and cozier than the indoor
the other
couch?
side with this travertine back wall.
What are they
And
trying to
let's
tell
not
me?
forget the
Go
outdoor
outside,
speakers and
when they're
these
done
space
that.
heaters. And that's the bedroom suite that we toured, the very first one on this level. So it opens up to this space. And lastly, we have an outdoor bathroom here for your pool deck. Now I want to take everybody to this corner so we can look
Outdoor
at the
bathroom.
house one more time. Like I mentioned earlier, it consists of 3 levels, and above us we have a massive balcony that is dedicated to the primary bedroom. But before we go up there, I want to actually take everybody to the downstairs so we can check out the amenities on the lower level.
Okay. Oh, dude, that fucking couch looked so. Look, I don't know why. I think for me, a nice big cozy couch really does make a home. I'm telling you, it does. But that couch in the lower area,
I
like
really
if this
like
is the
landing
basement,
on
I'm
the
gonna be a
lower level
basement
because
dweller
we
in this home.
have the main floor glass enclosure feeding this
gonna be the
space with
biggest
natural light,
basement
and then you
dweller.
have your solid wood steps, hand railing with LED lighting, and this spiral staircase brings you to this point where we have this wine wall on the other side. It's
Ooh.
temperature controlled, and it's a beautiful display that welcomes you to the lower floor. Now we have few rooms.
Me
on
who has
this
watched
hallway that
literally
we're gonna
all of these
cover in a
videos.
bit.
I know,
But first, I
Nova.
want to take everybody to the main space where we have the seating area, pool table to our right, and obviously
This is
I want to
good.
draw everybody's attention
I like
to
that
this
couch.
section. You have the sectional couch.
Like I
Chair
said,
here with
this looks cozier than the couch upstairs.
these really cool.
Watch my
coffee
dream home
and
after.
side
How long of
tables.
a video is
These
it?
are essentially 4x4s.
I could watch it if you'd
stacked
like.
on top of each other.
Depending on how
enclosed
long
in
it is,
this
'cause I also don't
steel
wanna stay
ring.
live for
And it's
super,
such a
super
cool
long.
piece. I love that.
Maybe we can
corners
watch
are
one of these
also
another day,
curved
too.
Definitely a creative piece. And we have the side table right here. And of course, your ethanol fireplace, TV, oak paneling. It's a nice space to hang out. And then on the other side, we have the sliding glass doors taking you out to the outdoors. Even though this section is below grade, it's nice to have these sliding glass
Only
doors
53 minutes. Okay, so I might watch that in one of my future streams if that's all good. But I'd like it if you'd send it to me too.
And you get to look at these peaceful,
because I do want to watch
views,
it at some point.
And I just love how private this property is. Now going back in, on
I feel like this property is anything
we have
but
the
private,
pool
if you
table
ask
for
me,
entertainment.
It also
and then
depends
on
on
the
the
other side of
definition of what
that,
you mean by
we
private.
have this beautiful.
Like, here's the thing. When they say private, here's the issue that I have. It's private until there's a sniper in the fucking hills back there. What's stopping anyone from going into those hills? Hello? Video?
Doors opening.
What's stopping anyone from going into those hills with a sniper rifle? What kind of security is out there? That's why I prefer living in a place a little bit more subtle.
To a spacious
You just
outdoor
hire
deck
counter
that connects to
snipers.
your main floor
Duh.
deck.
Oh yeah,
And
I
you get to
forgot.
look at
30
these
mil.
Peaceful, tranquil views.
Spend it on anything.
And I just love how private this property is. Now going back in, on the other side, we have the pool table for entertainment, and then on the other side of that, we have this beautiful
pretty private if you don't know where
bar
it is.
area with
Okay,
stone
that
fabrication.
is absolutely that is absolutely a chemistry lab setup. That is. I thought the kitchen upstairs was very, very minimalist. It seemed too barren. This literally looks like a chemistry lab.
Your bar seating, dual elevation countertop, and on the back we have the cabinetry, sink, and obviously this space has your refrigerator drawers, ice maker, all that good stuff.
Does this lab also release asbestos when I move the stools? I kind of hope so. Look, there's got to be a catch to this if this is $30 million.
To the next level, you come over.
I kind of hope
side,
get a whiff
into
of
the
the
screening room.
asbestos
It's
chair.
a nice cozy space.
That
two-tier
is a nice
seating.
room.
We have the massive screen on this side, and you have these sectional couches.
That is like the perfect movie room. I feel like if I had a furry party here, the amount of people that would fuck in this room, unbelievable.
Carpet, wall
I feel like most
sconces.
furries, if I had a furry party here, there'd be a lot of people fucking everywhere.
Else here, giving additional dimension.
Why?
To the
Why
space.
not? I'm just saying the truth of what would probably happen.
And it's just a great room for you to watch a movie, watch your favorite TV show, enjoy. It is a little bit more informal than a regular movie theater, so I really like the space. Now, going back to the living room, so we can continue our tour on the other side where we have the gym.
See, I think people would fuck on that pool table there.
The lower level of this property is designed in a way to pack as many amenities as possible. And on the left wing, we have this good-sized gym with stationary bikes, Pilates reformer, good-sized window. You have your mirror wall here, and the other section features the spa with a built-in bar.
I would have probably expected a bigger gym. I would have, for a $30 million place, I would have expected a bigger gym than this. 2 bikes and then a little rowing machine thing. No weights, no nothing. This is a very barren gym. I'm not even like a kind of gym guy, like a gym at home guy either. But like, this really isn't like, yeah, I would have like not even a bench.
Have your mirror wall here.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe there's more.
With a built-in bar. They're actually missing the fridge here. And like I mentioned earlier, they're still tying some of the details in this house. We have the floating shelves here. And going this way, the first frosted glass door opens up to the steam room. Really like the tiling detail here. Your cold plunge, shower. Definitely a nice addition to the spa. And next to that is your sauna. The room next to that is your massage room. And there's a separate water closet here.
Yeah,
now,
I feel like if I threw a party, furries would fuck in all 3 of those rooms combined.
Back to the living room.
I don't know why
and
that's the one
back
thing
to
I'm
the
held
landing
up
of the
on here, but this is
because
just kind of factual.
I want to cover some of the other sections on the other side. Now this is a long hallway.
I forgot there's another part
that goes
to this place.
A few rooms.
There's another part after this.
At the end, we have a small guest suite. Then we have the laundry room, and there's a good-sized powder bathroom. I really like the fabrication here with the vanity, how they use the same stone for the face, countertop, as well as the backsplash. And I also really like how we have the curvature on the backsplash and the vanity. It's a beautiful fabrication. Then we have
I would personally
mirror,
fuck in the wine
cold
cellar.
light
Yeah.
above, separate water closet, Definitely
You just go in that
great
tight enclosed
powder room.
space and
Now I want to take
go at it
everybody
in there.
back
Interesting.
to the landing because that wraps our tour.
That
on the
little
lower
narrow
level.
space.
I'm going to take the stairs
You'd be pressed up against the glass.
here so we
There's
can check
no
out the
space
second
in
floor.
there.
Now let's go check out the second floor of this property. Off of the landing, we have this really nice office area. Built-ins on the back with LED lighting. This really cool desk with a glass top. And
That is
two
like the-
solid wood legs.
Dude.
And then on the other side,
What are those chairs? That is like you got in trouble with the principal chairs and you had to go to the principal's office as a kid. You got in trouble, you got sent to the office as a kid in class. That's where you would sit and that's where the teacher would sit. This place, if anything, reminds me more and more of school, and that's not something I want. The colored chairs,
we have this
don't know. It
massive
just kind of
window
looks like a bit of an
assembly
eyesore,
with a sliding
seriously.
section right in the center. Juliet balcony.
Canada
where you
Goose
can
on the
look
side.
at
I
the
thought that book on the side said Canada Goon. There's something wrong
stone
with me.
portal and the peaceful views
Oh, that's kinda
on
nice.
the other side. Now I want to point
Imagine
out
getting some
throughout the
fursuit
second
photos.
floor,
Oh, yo! Imagine getting like having someone climb up there and getting fursuit photos in there. That'd be kind
we
of
have
cool.
a lot of cool art pieces like this one, and we're gonna see a whole lot more. And also off of the landing, we have the elevator to our left, and there's a powder room on this side. The marble work in this bathroom is super nice. We have
I like
this
that.
beautiful slab.
kinda
on the
prefer
back
the
wall,
white marble
and
work,
they
to
use
be
the
honest.
same marble for the countertop and the fabricated sink. Then we have brushed nickel fixtures, brushed nickel framed mirror. It's a really, really nice, elegant powder bathroom. Now, going back to the landing, to our left, we have the primary bedroom that we're gonna
It's
tour
a good
last.
house to
And now I wanna bring
hotbox in.
everybody
I feel
to
like
this
it kind of
hallway.
is, but it's
I've
got
talked
some
about
really
this section on
good
the exterior.
ventilation. Wait, who's
This
that?
is the hallway with
Who the fuck was that? Hold on. You're telling me this is a private place?
to this hallway. I've talked about this
Who the fuck is that? Literally every other like follow-up transitionary like point that this guy makes about it is the privacy here. Who the fuck is that just chilling out and about? So much for privacy.
section on the exterior. This is the hallway with this glass wall that connects one wing to another. By the way, we have the spiral
That's
staircase
you?
in front of us. Love this curved
You're just
glass
going to
railing.
visit the $30
And
million
I also
house.
really like how much glass we have on this side, bringing natural light. You can see these setback steel columns, allowing all these walls to be glass. And we also have a little casement section here, so you can just open it up, get some natural air if you want to. Now,
That's where I can
continuing our
have my.
tour-
If I don't want to go downstairs, I'll just open that window, like crawl out ever so slightly, and have my DoorDasher just throw up the food to me. I just crawl out ever so slightly out of that window and be like, "Hey, could you pass it up here? Thanks, I'll give enjoy the tip."
Or on this side, we have the laundry room, stacked washer and dryer.
That's a nice.
We have a ton of
I love those
cabinetry,
washes
sink.
and dryers.
It's a good
Oh,
utility
so
room
sexy.
that's right in the center. And then going this way, we have another open space that could be a seating area, TV room, or a great place for you to showcase your art. I love this little moment here where we have this beautiful painting, dark blue chair.
What is showcase your art? What is it? I mean, it's kind of nice. It has some colors to it, but it just kind of, I don't know. I feel like I'd want something a little bit more cohesive with like every room, right? Like in the little office room we saw, that was kind of like a complete contrast to this now. It's got like different rooms with different energy. It kind of reminds me of like a fun house. Imagine a gigantic Levi Giat on that wall. Oh, absolutely. I would take that little art piece, like create a huge thing right there. So that if someone were to pull up into the driveway here and look up into the windows, they'd see that Giat as soon as they walked in. I'm telling you.
It's just a cool spot. And over here, we have another section on the couch, coffee tables, and more art on this wall. I think we're here staging up.
You know what? Nah, I'd keep that art. I'd keep that art on the wall. That's fantastic. What is this room supposed to be? Do you just sit here and just yes, this art, very exquisite. Very exquisite. Who is the artist again? Oh, your great grandnephew? Oh, great. Very nice. That's a llama. Gotcha. I feel like out of all the rooms, if furries were to, have a party here and fuck in any of these rooms, this would probably be the room that furries don't fuck in out of all of them.
The house and the art curation here is super tasteful.
I don't know. I'd like to have like maybe a TV or something here.
On this wing, we have 2 guest suites. We're going to continue our tour with the one on the left-hand side. This room comes with a king-size bed.
I like
Again,
that.
We have 2 oversized bedside tables here. Great ceiling height, hardwood floors, and before we go outside,
you know what? I like this bedroom the most. I think out of all the bedrooms I have seen, this one is the nicest. I would take this one. I don't know if this is the master bedroom. This is probably the best so far.
This direction, because to my right, we have the walk-in closet, and then right in front of us, we have the bathroom for
That's
this
a nice
room.
Dude. Okay, yeah.
The stone selection in this bathroom is quite different than the rest of the house. They use more of the lighter tones here with the countertop, and this back stone goes all the way into the shower. And instead of a regular walk-in shower, they actually place
10 out of 10 would fuck you again, yeah.
with the same stone.
Oh, easily.
And then we have the rain head here, casement window. We can see the back side of the property. It's a nice peaceful view, good sized bathroom, and each one of these rooms get great natural light. Now I want to take everybody to the outside for a second. These 2 guest suites that we're about to tour share this balcony, and this balcony faces the side of the home where we have this peaceful, tranquil hillside view.
I like that.
This view will be protected forever, and it's just a really nice contrary view.
I mean, it'll be protected forever. Is that a threat? What was that supposed to mean? So you don't have to worry about snipers in the hills or anything like that, right?
You have the entire city lighting up, but over here, you wake up to this view every single day, and personally, I may like this direction a little bit more than the city view. Now, going to the other side.
I like this view of the hills, but I don't know if it's just an LA thing with all the hills looking barren and like sun-dried and desert-like, but it's kind of depressing. Is it just me? I'm probably the weird one here for thinking that these hills are kind of a little sad. I prefer them more like luscious.
Second guest
kind of like if this place was in like Seattle, for example, like in a nice kind of woodsy, semi-close area that is like Seattle, Washington, but it's like in the like verdant green in the woods, some nice tall trees, some shit you'd see from Twilight, that would do it for me. LA is a dry ass place. Yeah, that too.
Balcony here, and come on,
it's sunny and it looks nice, but like
size bed here. Again, these rooms are
I prefer personally a lot more foliage, a lot more trees.
Pretty much throughout the entire top floor. This room also comes with a walk-in closet.
Is this the master bedroom?
It also comes with a full bathroom where we have the same finishes like the other bathroom that we just toured.
I like the last
one. This one actually comes
better.
with a walk-in shower. Now that finishes the entire second floor minus the primary bedroom. So let's go check that out.
Oh wait, we haven't even gone over the primary bedroom.
So the primary bedroom suite starts right here, and off of its entry, we have this elegant wet bar with built-in cabinetry, 2 drawer fridges.
That's a weird.
They're located right
wet
here.
bar.
Your sink, marble countertops. It's just a nice addition for the bedroom. And as we walk in to our right, we have an elegant seating area with a fireplace.
That fuzzy couch is
gonna
curved not
plaster
last
wall,
long.
kind of softening up the room, giving additional dimension to the space.
Kind of nice.
And when you go in this way, we have the king-size bed nicely tucked to the back section.
You know what?
So you have additional privacy.
This bedroom's better. As much as I prefer the last area because it had like that tree view from like the bathroom window, this is like I like this, and I like the outside patio, like the immediate
oak paneling, and obviously the entire
That's
space
nice.
opens up to the outdoors. We have a wraparound
like
balcony, and you have these breathtaking views. Like I mentioned earlier, because we're so high up in Brentwood, you can pretty much see the entire city all the way to the Pacific Ocean. And this is just a fantastic bedroom suite. Now,
what's the best part though? If nuclear fallout happens at any point, you're going to be the first one to see it. If you wake up in the morning, that's the first thing you're going to see and hear.
I'm going to float everybody to this side. You have a semi-covered
all-out
section
nuclear
of the balcony
war
here with
that
some lounging
happens.
beds, and you have glass
Front row
throughout
view
to take nothing away from your views. Another outdoor seating area
I
on
like
this
that
side.
outdoor seating.
And before we go out to that balcony, I actually want to go this way so we can check out the primary bathroom and
we're being edged a little bit
closets. Now we have a pocket door here sealing off the bathroom, and behind this frosted glass door, we have the first water closet, and in that water closet, there's a really nice marble niche. So I wanted to point that out.
What
now
is
come on
that
in this way to the
4? What is that for? Is that like for toilet paper? I feel like that's for toilet paper, right? And like your phone, but I guess it is. Yeah. Now I see it. I was wondering, like, what is this for? What is the purpose of this?
Marble niche. So I wanted to point that out.
Marble niche.
Come on in this way to the heart of the primary bathroom where we have this gorgeous freestanding.
No. Worst bathroom in my opinion. That is the most inconvenient bathtub. If I want a bathtub, I want it to be in like a corner or on a wall, not in the middle of the fucking room. And it's so tiny too. What is that gonna, who's that gonna fit? I don't like that. I do not like bathtubs in the middle of the floors. That just is not a good aesthetic. I don't think it's nice.
Standing tub right in the center, framing this incredible view.
That doesn't look like, where are you supposed to go in?
Vanities on each side. The marble countertop.
Vanities are nice. Ooh, infinity mirror.
The same stone is used as a backsplash, but you have these subtle curves, as well as the cabinetry here. It looks beautiful with the reveals. Then you have your brush nickel fixtures. Cool. And I want to point something out. We have a beautiful mirror assembly here, but they're actually missing the glass panels here. Like I mentioned earlier, they're still putting some of the finishing touches here. And I wanted to point that out. Once they have those glass inserts, I'm sure those mirrors will look even more beautiful. Before we walk out to the balcony, I actually want to pan everybody to this side where we have this spacious walk-in shower. Now take it all in.
So if the bathtub was removed and you just kind of made this like a bigger shower, I'd be sold. I can see so many furries fucking in this shower. It is unreal. So many furries are gonna fuck in this shower. I'm telling you. If a party was here, there would be a fucking queue to get in here. Also, I kind of like that too, having two shower heads at the same time, you know, double whammy for the shower heads. I kind of like that.
Get the marble work here, the book matching.
It does look kind of
this stone
psychotic.
And if that wasn't enough.
Is it me? Like this, the walls with the marble, as much as it's nice, it kind of looks like a fucking Rorschach test. And that reminds me of like Psychotic to some extent, even though that's not anywhere close to it.
Is a skylight, so you're drenched in natural light. You have your brush.
It is pretty, but it just, I feel like I'd go crazy if I was locked in here.
And committed all the way with the shampoo niches, built-in bench, and pretty much the entire surround is this marble.
Those benches are probably really cold.
Beautiful shower, and we also have a steam feature.
What do you see in the ink block data?
A
high five.
Everybody to the walk-in closets. We have two of them. The first one is to our left.
That's kind of, what's the, even the walk-in closet is caked up on a Tuesday.
Sheesh. Throughout the entire space, open shelving, hangers, island in the center with additional
You can't tell
drawers.
Me that isn't booty cheeks.
Then we have the makeup area on this side. Definitely a good sized closet. And if this is not enough
the mini cheery?
On the other side, we have the
I don't know.
closet.
It's
I believe
decoration. Oh, look, another
smaller,
set of magazines.
But you still get the same qualities between the hangers, open shelves, shoe racks,
nice closets.
Drawers. Definitely a good sized closet. Now I want to take everybody to the balcony so we can enjoy these views one last time. Now the way this property is situated on a hillside and how high up we are allows you to get these unobstructed views. From downtown
That is
Los
a nice
Angeles,
view. I think this
all the way to the
perspective is
Pacific
probably
Ocean.
the best.
And I just love the fact that you see the Getty Center head on, and between its qualities, the
This
privacy,
guy really likes
the
that
land
museum.
you get.
What's the
It's
Getty
a really
Center?
Cool experience
What kind of museum is that? Is that like a very renowned, well-known museum?
This place at dusk.
Ooh. It's nice at night, but it's still kind of creepy, if you ask me. I mean, the nighttime view is nice. It's just looking around the house outside, it looks way too... It looks creepy. That's all. Yeah, like... The master bedroom's nice, but the master bathroom, I don't know about that. That tub is an eyesore too. I can't unsee it. Rich folk don't believe in curtains. I think you're right though. Some of these places are ludicrous, but this is fun to watch though.
All right, everyone, that's it for the tour, and thank you all so much for joining us on another episode. Now I want to give big thanks to the listing agent, Cindy and Bill, for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information about this property in the description of this video. Now lastly, if you enjoyed our tour, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Well, that was neat. That was a neat little watch. Am I ever going to get this house? Absolutely not. But it's nice to see what $30 million can buy you. But after that point, what are you going to really do with it? I feel like you're going to kind of have to go out of your way to be out there. But either way, that was a $30 million house. I get why some people like it. It's very pretty. It is nice to look at these videos, I will admit. But outside of that, some of these houses are just kind of absurd in my opinion. They're neat, but absurd. And, you know, I don't even know. I feel like if you had that amount of money, you wouldn't spend it on a house like this. But who knows? You know, there are probably some better ones out there that I just haven't even heard of or seen, but we'll probably look over more of them in the future. And that's about going to do it. Take care, Life Stay Jacket, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!